Horizon just home to reaction. This is it's just short, I guess. Why the fuck not? Short reaction of a reaction. This is meta as fuck. Okay, this is the worst SNL skit ever released, and this is by the Ben Shapiro, I guess. Ben Shapiro's opinion. Now, I don't agree with Ben Shapiro in many things because I don't agree with lots of Republican views. But yeah, people have their own take, I guess. I don't know. But then again, there's a lot of liberal things that I don't agree with either. So I don't know. Maybe in center or something. But yeah, this is look. SNL takes a lot of flack, right, by right wingers, which is like I don't understand sometimes because I get it. Some of the things are really cringy, like news and shit like that, which I don't even watch. But some of those skits are really dark, and you right wingers like anti-liberal and anti-left in a way that you all the suppression of free speech. You don't like that, which is the one thing I like about like right wingers, that they're like, okay, free speech is so important, doesn't matter what you say, it shouldn't be a problem, which is like how it should be, right? So sometimes SNL skits are so dark, even it makes me think that how the fuck is this surviving, and how is it surviving as a liberal left wing thing? So it takes flack even from the left wingers because of this. So I would think like, okay, it would be balanced, like some things left winger like, something right wingers like. So I don't know, this is gonna be something worst. I don't know what he's gonna talk about. I don't watch all SNL. It's been what fucking 30 40 years by now. I don't, most of them I haven't watched, but some the ones I watch is really good. So let's watch this one.
So here is some of the worst skit I have ever seen on SNL.
Goober the clown who had an abortion when she was 23.
I hate this news shit. I don't hate the news. News are funny, but this kind of a shit where they bring on their cast as some kind of a character and just talk some. They have nothing to do but just talk. Like, how are you gonna entertain?
So, Goober, you had an abortion when you were 23?
Hey, whoa, slow down. I'm a clown. Let's clown around.
You think the skit's going to be an inappropriate clown, just saying inappropriate things, right? Wrong. That's not what the skit is. That might be a funny idea for a skit. Nope, that's not what the skit is. The skit is an actual lecture about abortion from a clown.
Well, actually, I really don't. But people keep bringing it up, so I got to keep talking about freaking abortion. But it's a rough subject, so we're going to do fun clown stuff to make it more palatable. Whee!
It goes on like this for a solid 4 minutes. The best quote from this is there's one point during this little skit in which this person says, quote, "I know I wouldn't be a clown on TV here today if it weren't for the abortion I had the day before my 23rd birthday." I don't think you're getting across the point that you mean to get across when you...
Yeah, okay. I think Ben is like missing the whole thing here massively. It's again like I don't understand the whole point. Like, I don't know. Look, first of all, the whole point of this SNL, this is SNL thing they do that sometimes. It's like they're gonna take some ridiculous things like, oh, this is the clown, is that like some of the like entertainment element like that, like, oh, this is the clown, and add a real world scenario to it to make it like that awkward, dark, funny element to it, right? So it's like, oh, look at that, I'm a I'm gonna joke around and things like that. I'm a clown, but fuck me, I need to talk about abortions because that's the thing going on right now. Everybody's talking about abortion, even though I'm a clown. I need to talk about clown things. That was the joke to begin with. The thing that Ben Shapiro hates is the joke, right? Like Ben Shapiro's like, oh, he's gonna talk about abortion for 4 minutes. That's the joke. The clown is doing this shit instead of doing clown things. That's the joke, right? And sometimes right wingers like Ben Shapiro just say like, appreciate free speech, appreciate this, appreciate that. So understand your political view. You don't basically agree with abortions and things like that, which I don't agree with, right? I agree with science. Beyond that, I don't give a shit about any left wing or right winger shit. And science basically clearly states that there is a point up until you can have abortions, and the fetus is not alive. Although this religious element you add to it, basically, this religious element has their own take, and that's basically what right wingers take is like there is no abortion. The end. Which is like I don't agree with because that's not science, right? I don't go beyond science. But okay, you don't agree with this shit, fine. But at the same time, right, you have to appreciate their free speech element. They are being dark, right? If they were just like being anal about it and just like trying to push their left-wing agenda point blank without being dark and being like too woke and uptight, I understand it. But that's not SNL, right? SNL nowadays constantly gets flagged for being too dark. And every woke idiot out there gets pissed off. So you think like at least this battle is something that Ben would be like, okay, I don't agree with this, but at least they're not being too woke about this, and even some of the jabs are at woke people. They make some jokes about child, and let's just say something that I can't even say on YouTube, on fucking SNL, on Comedy Central. How do you do that? So I don't know. But yeah, there you go. I've seen a lot of right wingers things like this, which always surprises me. Like free speech, your first priority is free speech. Everything comes later. So why you like? Come on, I get it. You don't like this, but it's a form of comedy.